Okay, for hey Milo TV Toronto, Canada. Subscribe send our first time we are not liking if you are commenting na wash midi the Prince Kojo Teria Milo and adodo na efreme. Nyame adom wama adepa bi achi tekre mada bodwuma muji di mu afrisane ntontom kano na ase enkano ayeyi enkano. Sede etie no saa na wose ye de to ane abretri ene ewo no na ye wa abretri a wose ye pa setena utukwan ekopi mu ewo abretri a the first thing you have to look up to is nkrata ano na obehwe amene eriko aye videos. Of course eriko ye obi a ohye nipa nkran otu nipa fo owia na wasanya chew what to do and what not to do, because waso ansan waso ansuo no waso ewo from UK ena oba Ghana okotena Ghana eniema chiaye ena kakra yese oniema ehwiegu a ena hu kwan efa so wahihye the next time no tone boas hihye ni yi ena certain papa sledge ene nadamfo ba ko US omo boa no especially papa sledge ena odi Eriko ba Canada nti Eriko bedu Canada na se over experience dada ena kakra enei watumi adrum pempenso wodu nti wo ba no wo ka na wonim de. Of course me so mo be 15 years experience ana me ba na me so nyame adom e be die dro as a refugee na kakra yenya yem passport kuta as Canadians, but regardless empanisi minim ha we enye batatu holding Canadian passport na eye bet yem fan kodwa ye num bebre say you know this that no eye normal obia benya bi de ohwe bi obenya bi twira ne se wo mom na obebie so to dey make an say nti obedu abrochire no. These are the steps I'll be far obenya okrata. One, we oba wakushia bemoa o say oye single also ye single, you guys are ready to mingle, boom afa masha say mo mingle no nti through that no start procedure no step 1 step 2 step 3 na okonenim. Okay, sa pepepe enetie nti o start 1 na oko 2 na oko 3 eno no ye first step sempo wakohie obi na one na ware eno no eboa ema onkrata nya no ekonenim. Afei wabedu Canada o issue ewo back home ebi asem bi si ansa na wo ba ebi 2 years ago kura na family abusuan tokwa bi manso bi asase ho ntokwa bi ana wo de no wo domestic violence issue bi a waremun sensem and so ultimate de koma Canada ban say because of this asem wenti on pese obeko wonchi bio nti wonhwe na womoa Milo TV people Toronto Canada and your friend say wasiki asylum. Okay, now eno na chi no sebia yenye community a yenye gay ne lesbian semne ntumu no so we are one of those people so a eno so utumi eden etu ho na mo na wape okrata. I don't have to tell you this. Disclaimer. Menye immigration lawyer, menye immigration consultant. Nemum kakra menim de masua ene consultant am ye closer to her ene him. And I'm a advice free or akache me ba na me so mababes spread ya mo bibia nso nya bie ate. Of course bibia I work Canada bia no ewo online. And he said obi eye video na on tiasia pick your phone, go to Mr. Google boshe ho ebe pop up ubenya details as to what you're looking for. Okay, the opposite wo ye bia ewo Canada bia no ewo online. Milo TV people Toronto Canada. Now when him say 2026 World Cup no Canada, USA and Mexico omo na eko hosti na eno ena abusuafo. Good news a abanyina ne say Toronto ha nyame adom Canada asase so away Ghana ABC akan which is next year asem na me kan you say ebo akoya o Ghana ya o say atimu de ba 25 is amade anaja nyame adom next year June summertime no Ghana ene Panama akan si no ebeba so ɛwɔ ha nti likely say Ghana for yɛwɔ Toronto atadwe bɛte denne wo a wonhwɛ World Cup match da. This will be the first time ubenya bi ahwe ticket nsensem ne de aka nyina no we are working towards that yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛatoto nneɛma yie na sɛ ba na ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ spread ya na obi anso anya bi akɔtɔ na wayɛ den akɔhwɛ match no bi ba ma memfa asɛm wontu anim since 5th of December ya wo mo ade draw ne ba abɔnten no wobɛkɔ social media bia World Cup ticket the guys mom yɛnya ahwɛ yie wɔ hɔ this time around scam is not doso nipa ɔmo wɔ online ɔmo pɛ nipa bi ebu ɔmo de ɔmo fa kwatikwan bi so no ɔmo doso nti yɛ ahwɛ yie ɛnkɔ rahye ɛnkɔ yɛ sɛ wokɔto ticket ma obi nkonya credit card information na ɔnkɔ yɛ de ɔnkɔ twɛn o sika ni nyinaa okay ma wani ɛna hɔ okay Jimmy D sɛ meti biribi a I'll come and spread the information for you guys to the need for now ani bedi nkomo ne nyina ne se wobɛhwɛ aho Ghana fo aba Canada pa yes ye do so ha pa ye nyina nso ye press e benya ye niema na nyame adom maame bi a ye friend Lena Medley Diab ai ni oye Canada immigration minister wono Canada immigration minister ababa wali na Medley Diab mame fa kwenye na men kana sem kakra wo free bia your friend Halifax Nova Scotia ho na omo wo no na ninchi na wofo o maame no papa omo free Lebanon omo ye Lebanese yes Lebanon ho ena omo free enti owo Lena Diab ewo Canada ena omo de ne call back to Lebanon ena okotena ho nti odi mfinhia edu baako ena na wofo ede ne ba back to Canada nti one day ba bia watena wadi ne nkui paa no aye Halifax Nova Scotia of course we lawyer wabeye MP pen obon homodin yi paa eno nti ena yewura Mark Joseph Kani ekofa na be share ho se ono na osefata se we immigration minister people Milo TV gonna have fun bari bim bari boom bari bem subscribe uwia na wa like na wa comment na afi wa she now na say because of senipa abebodom pem ewo Canada na immigration sensem backlogs enema bia o say free ho emfree ho na ade be chi ade be se bia ye beti latest information latest news efa immigration ho ntino omo de betu dwa se ne ye je utum kura eteki years be 5 years ansa na onsa kan PR of course changes bebre and ba wo makachi enti omo kɔ na makohia ewo won House of Commons na omo aye meeting na those meetings no ena tima mense o se omo kɔ meeting na de biali na Madele Diop no okoma ahoho a omo bakure mu enti na no omo kɔ ye meeting bi ena na omo pushi no se ai enti enya bia se nipa omo di aduro Canada kra no from March 31st no up to this time of the year no dodo nipa dodo sen ena wo mo abedi aduro na chese omo bobo maami mfe na omo de ne fa ha ena maami ne se monto mo bo ase menim but ansa na ye be free efidue mu no me de ni nyina be den ebe ma mo ansa na makọ omo si ye naka chese anenye easy disclaimer subscribe to Milo TV we are like no comment na wa share nti abusua de kopie mu ne se maame no de bia omo passe ma share no kon na sei ade be chia sei enema bia tieniye Macmillan unse Macmillan na oye the then immigration minister o free ho a I think somebody ne call house and so and o masa yi na free ho back onu free ho no na o mo ko fa this lady we call Lena Medley Diab eba be share ho nti enema bi wa esiye na oni office nti enema bi wa onhu wanye privy to sa nema no wa resume office no mbekeka sansensem na den ache now yanko yenim fast forward omuko hia no we de toha na we de atoa omo pempem no a bie ni ho a wontumi enyi no de wontumi ya no wose ansa na ebe free ho no wo de anu yi be den ebeba ladies and gentlemen mom yanko one of their meetings a mo ye koye hottest debate na yenye nchiremu no ye ba ye beto so meeting no
How many asylum claims are pending right now?
Honourable Minister.
Well, listen, we have introduced Bill C2 to ensure that we protect our integrity on the asylum borders and...
The Honourable Member.
Sir, that was not the question. The question was, how many asylum claims are pending right now? What's in the inventory?
Minister.
So what Mr. Chair, between January and April 30, which is the first quarter of 2025, I can tell you the total asylum claims across Canada has fallen by 36%.
The Honourable Member.
What's the number?
The Minister.
Mr. Chair, the asylum numbers have...
The Honourable Member.
Mr. Chair, let me do her job for her. The number is 281,000 as of March 31st. Wow. That's a record, 281,000. Can the minister tell me what the average time is to process this claim?
Well, Minister.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Chair. I met with the IRB. I met with the IRB chair and board, and they have advised me that they are working on their...
The Honourable Member.
Mr. Chair, these are basic questions. How long does it take to process an asylum claim in our country? Just the time.
Minister.
So, Mr. Chair, it takes between 14 to 18 months.
Well, Minister.
Mr. Chair, that number is way off, and this number is right from her ministry. It's about 4 years to process the claim. 4 years. So in the 4 years to process a refugee claim, the Government of Canada provides a work permit, health care, legal fees, housing, dental care, eye care, prescriptions. Is that true? Yes or no?
The Honourable Minister.
So again, Mr. Chair, as of today, the average time to process these claims is 14 to 18 months.
The Honourable Member.
The question was, are these services provided to asylum seekers while they're waiting for their case to be heard?
Yes or no?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So as I referenced in my opening remarks when we talked about our estimates, we have interim housing supports. We also have...
The Honourable Member.
What is the average cost per refugee per year?
Minister.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chair. We'll get that information before we leave today. But again, as I said to you...
The Honourable Member.
Appreciate the commitment, Mr. Chair. Under this Liberal government, fraudulent refugee claims have skyrocketed, making it a backdoor entry to stay in Canada. The minister's predecessor himself has called this gaming. Does the minister agree that under their watch there has been gaming happening in our asylum system?
Okay. Say wakohwe aba nti no mo pempem ne mfe say se obi ba na obi di aduru anya bia odi be ye bosome ana mfe hia dodo osan ansa na wo ya no ye di nasem osi sorry man nsa so o ma ansa no osi 14 to 18 months e be 1 year, I mean 6 months, e be so less than that, but still mami omo man nkasa now yemfa eno ensi honom ba ni nyina echi no kame akoye se maame no okoye ntokwamaye nani abere wose ye de hoho na ye den na chichiri oman na Canada oman ya yetimi me kura se nya bia me nchi efri Lebanon me Lebanese na mawofo be wo me oha na ye nyina ye de ala ebia okura nso wo nchi ufri India, ebia okura nso ufri Syria, ebia nso ufri England, ana ufri France. Eni nyina ya be ka bomu a ye adwuma na mame nsew se obi aba Canada na se obi di aduru a na se wo ya no ye man work permit wo ye adwuma otua eto, of course otua federal tax, otua provincial tax, na we say boama oman nkanko oman yi edi oman mpuntu okoso ana de make me boa because from March up to this time no nipa over 281,000 and omo esiki ye omo claim refugee status aye gusu a ye toto niema na de nyina ne se ade ba kwa mahu fa timamufo Canada fo enkwada ye wo mo ha na ekromafo no bi de omo ka nyina ne se nipa bi ebetiki advantage of the system. Why? One, nipa ne ba na oyebre esiki asylum ha yenkomra okọ hearing first na amfa obeye appeal ni nyina na o enjoy omo health benefit no. Onso obekọ hospital free, ni nyina na aban hallelujah kakra no oje omo ho na omo ha no that is where their problem is. Enti omo chese ebi o housing kra ne ade omo chese refugees ni bi ebo aban ne ka. Enti sa ne ma no omo hwe na omo titititi sa ne ma nso enyim free ho. Na afi obi ba na o ye bogus refugee anase ni claim no anko yi a I say sa hirabasa omo ye ntententem no wo ya no omo wo no so na okọ ni krom because we free her na afi ni nsem obeka ye no so no ensipi ensita na ye mma nipa bi metena o man mu na wo mo nko financial loss to the state basa na omo boye man ne ka yenso se ye hu so enyuma sem enko yi housing sem eniema kwa na ekosoro ade na o se ekoba ne sa now na no ada ena omo san kosi nkonya House of Commons wo de omo ye niema wo ho nti ho eno so omo de tubenkum na omo de atunifa omo de tubenkum na omo de atunifa ena mami Lena Medley Diab immigration minister wa osama ne nsa so ena o se na refugee for na omo ba no ya hwe process omo agigi omo atumu dada o safo nyina omo ba omo ye adwuma tuatu ato no nti mu hu anana mu hu amonte ena omo se okay bi mo nso wo mu a wo mo eni kwan se owo kroduam no so safo na ensem fata se owo so omo wo kroduam no omo no ya wo omo nyina so ya deport omo nyina bi dodo na nso wo so de sen dodo na ya house wo mo a ye prepare na ye de wo mo heden detention ye de wo mo akọ nti prayer ne kankan fo nde ye tu omo nyina ase ye wo mo firi na de mpese me ka kire mo ne se assurance wo ho Ghana for ye ba Canada ye comport ye ho ye nye basabasa eti ye woni je ewo ye mu this time around de mpese me ka kire nyina ne se mo woni na ho toto ne ma yie nti abusanfo mo mi entum nika wo ho ene ye ba bekọ na yakọ akohwe time o mo hia ya na o mo kasa wajitu mu say you know refugee for you mo ba ya gi wo mo tumu a ye process as see averagely for every refugee per year bi asika o mo meki ene o mo ya gi wo mo tumu o mo PR ye work towards any sansensem no ye ba bekọ won House of Commons na yakọ akogi enchiremu bia efri ho eba observe make out say Milo TV Toronto Canada subscribe channel first time we are na wa like na afi wa comment na wa share na nipe be 100,115 people ana ene wo mo hwe na wo mo akle wo mo ene manema ntamti guys so wo de demo a so case ye di wa asem na ye process ya yiwani wo mo a oma apply for travel document no so no saafo no wonsaka na so obetu kwan a ya hwe yi enkoye diem yenim de besi daache because bill C2 of no invest power into CBS fo no mu sempo ubedu port of entry ho no ma yendo kro na yen scrutinize ho ne yen check wansa na ya ma okonya den abewram enti mo mama ni nya den ena ho okay kakra ene ye pese ye ka chem eno no enti ye ba bekọ wo meeting ba ko mo ye ya maame no wo cheche niema bi mu e ma me gitu mu se maame ye to da no waso abu wo kakra na fe Milo TV people Toronto Canada nti yedu wo maso ye this meeting na America no.
Protected persons in Canada have been living here for years. They are working, they're paying taxes.
I understand.
They have housing, and this is the plan to bring them faster into permanent residency in a 2-year time.
So is that why you put the unprecedented powers in C12 to mass approve documents is for this category of people?
Those would have absolutely nothing to do with these people. These people already have the right to stay in Canada.
How do they have the right to stay in Canada? Were you going to process them one at a time, or like how are you going to process so many people at once? We've been struggling. Your government's been struggling to process files for years, and all of a sudden you're magically going to approve 115,000 files. How's that going to happen?
1 minute.
It will come from the resources that are there. The department already has actively been looking at that. It will not take away from any officers that are processing other items. The department has already been looking at that and has that under control.
So you've somehow figured out how to suddenly become more efficient in the department? Is that what you're saying?
We're always looking at efficiencies.
Of course.
Okay, uzafo na chese eno ene information kakra ene me de ebremo nsesesei me ogidie mapa se refugees asylum seekers or Canada nyina obi a obon home nti de bia ka se guys use social insurance number no sin number no fa copy adwuma na fa yo entena ho sa se menya adwuma nye okay pay adwuma na ye start ne tu wanamo ne pe krata na bruchi nyina eno the ultimate and a permanent resident and a krata baby obia midi the prince kwaji tewia makram
Milo TV Milo TV okay zoom